Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, when did my skin start looking so different? Maybe it feels drier than it used to, or you've noticed new spots, wrinkles, or changes in texture that seem to have appeared almost overnight. Even if you've always taken good care of your skin, you might be wondering why it's changing so much now. The truth is, after 60, your skin doesn't behave the same way it did in your 40s or even your 50s. And those changes can be surprising if you don't know what's behind them. This isn't just about vanity or appearance, it's about comfort, confidence, and understanding what your body needs at this stage of life. Because when you know what's happening and why, you can take steps to care for your skin in a way that helps it look and feel its best. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 unexpected reasons your skin is changing after 60 and what you can do to support it so you can feel refreshed, radiant, and comfortable in your own skin. One of the biggest shifts comes down to something most of us don't think about: how our hormones change after 60. We often hear about menopause in women or testosterone decline in men, but what we don't always talk about is how those hormonal changes directly impact our skin. Estrogen, for example, plays a big role in keeping skin plump, smooth, and hydrated. As estrogen levels drop significantly after menopause, collagen production slows dramatically. Collagen is what gives your skin its firmness and elasticity, and when there's less of it, skin naturally becomes thinner, more fragile, and prone to fine lines or sagging. For men, testosterone levels decrease steadily with age, and this too affects skin thickness and oil production. Less oil can mean dryness or itchiness that you never dealt with before. You might even find yourself reaching for moisturizers more often, or realizing that the ones you used in the past just don't cut it anymore. These hormonal shifts aren't reversible, but they are manageable. Supporting your skin with richer, more nourishing creams, staying hydrated, and using products that contain ingredients like hyaluronic acid or ceramides can help replenish what your skin is losing naturally. Another surprising factor is circulation. As we age, blood flow to the skin slows down, which means fewer nutrients and less oxygen are reaching those outer layers. This can lead to skin that looks dull or tired, no matter how much sleep you're getting. If you've noticed that your complexion seems less vibrant, or that cuts and bruises take longer to heal, slower circulation may be playing a part. Gentle daily movement, whether it's walking, stretching, or even light strength exercises, not only keeps your body strong, but also helps boost circulation to your skin. Even something as simple as a few minutes of facial massage while applying moisturizer can stimulate blood flow and give your skin a natural, healthy glow. And then there's something even less obvious: changes in your skin's natural barrier. Your skin barrier is like a protective shield, locking moisture in and keeping irritants out. But after 60, it becomes thinner and weaker, which is why many people suddenly find their skin more sensitive. Maybe a soap you've used for years now feels drying, or a lotion that used to be fine suddenly causes redness or itching. This isn't in your head. It's your skin signaling that it needs gentler care. Switching to fragrance-free products, using mild cleansers instead of foaming soaps, and avoiding hot water during showers can all help preserve your skin's natural oils and keep that barrier intact. Think of it as treating your skin more delicately, like fine fabric. The less stress you put on it, the better it holds up. Now, all of these changes, hormones, circulation, and your skin barrier, are interconnected. They're part of why you might look in the mirror and feel like your skin has changed in ways you didn't expect. But here's the good news: understanding these shifts is the first step to taking back control. You don't have to accept discomfort or dullness as just part of getting older. With the right care, your skin can still feel soft, healthy, and vibrant, even if it's different from how it used to be. And that's what I love about this stage of life. It's not about chasing youth, it's about embracing the skin you're in, knowing what it needs, and giving it that little extra attention so you feel confident every time you catch your reflection. Now that we've explored these first few reasons why your skin changes after 60, there are still more subtle but powerful factors that could be influencing what you see and feel each day. As we continue this conversation, let's talk about something most people don't immediately connect to their skin: medications. By the time we reach our 60s, many of us are taking prescriptions, whether it's for blood pressure, cholesterol, arthritis, or other common health conditions. While these medications help us live longer and healthier lives, many of them have side effects that quietly show up on our skin. Certain blood pressure medicines can make your skin more sensitive to the sun. Diuretics, which are often used for heart health, can dry out the skin by pulling excess fluid from the body. Even something as routine as an aspirin regimen or a cholesterol-lowering drug can subtly influence how your skin heals, reacts, or feels day to day. And for those managing diabetes, skin dryness and slow healing become even more noticeable because of how the condition affects circulation and hydration. It's easy to overlook this connection because we don't usually think about how what we take internally might change how our skin looks externally. But if you've noticed sudden dryness, unexplained bruising, or new sensitivity, it's worth reviewing your medications with your doctor or pharmacist. You don't necessarily need to stop taking them. Often, it's just about knowing what's causing the change so you can adjust your skincare accordingly. Maybe it means adding a heavier nighttime moisturizer or using sunscreen more diligently. Another factor that surprises many people is diet. We've all heard the phrase, "You are what you eat." But at this stage of life, it really rings true. As metabolism slows and nutrient absorption changes, our bodies may not be getting the same level of vitamins and minerals from food as they once did. Nutrients like vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and omega-3 fatty acids play a huge role in skin health. Vitamin C, for example, is essential for collagen production. Without it, skin can start to look dull or uneven. Many people also unintentionally drink less water as they age because their sense of thirst decreases. Dehydration shows up quickly on the skin. It makes fine lines more visible, and it leaves skin feeling tight or flaky. Even mild dehydration can give skin that tired look. Simply increasing your water intake or adding more water-rich foods like cucumbers or citrus fruits can help replenish that lost moisture from the inside out. And including foods rich in healthy fats like salmon, avocado, or nuts helps keep the skin's natural barrier strong and supple. This is where a small shift in daily habits can make an incredible difference. Picture this. You start your morning with a glass of water before coffee, add some berries or sliced kiwi to your breakfast for a dose of vitamin C, and finish your day with a light evening walk to boost circulation. These small choices don't just help your overall health, they show up on your skin in ways you can see and feel. There's also one more overlooked reason your skin may be changing: sun exposure. We often think of sun damage as something that happens when we're younger, those long beach days or forgotten bottles of sunscreen in our 30s. But the truth is, sun exposure is cumulative, and the effects tend to become more visible after 60. Those dark spots, uneven patches, or rough textures you may be noticing? Often they're the result of years of sun slowly breaking down collagen and altering pigmentation. Even if you rarely go outside now, that past exposure still lingers in your skin cells. The good news is, it's never too late to protect and improve your skin. Daily sunscreen, even just on your face, neck, and hands, can prevent further damage. Pairing it with a gentle exfoliating product once or twice a week can help slough off dull, dead skin cells and reveal fresher, healthier-looking skin beneath. The best part? Protecting your skin at this stage doesn't require complicated routines or expensive products. It's about being consistent with simple habits that directly support your skin's changing needs: gentle cleansing, regular moisturizing, sun protection, and nourishing it from the inside out. These factors, medications, diet, hydration, and sun exposure, layer on top of the hormonal changes and slower circulation we talked about earlier. Together, they help explain why your skin may look or feel different than it once did. But remember, these changes aren't about losing your glow. They're about learning new ways to nurture it. Now that we've explored these factors, there's still one more piece of the puzzle that many people overlook. It's not about creams or what's on your plate. It's about something far more connected to how we live and how we feel each day. One of the most overlooked reasons your skin changes after 60 isn't found in your bathroom cabinet or your kitchen. It's connected to your stress levels and sleep. Yes, stress and rest have a direct impact on your skin, and it's something we don't talk about nearly enough. Here's why. When we're under stress, our bodies release cortisol, a hormone that, in small doses, helps us manage challenges. But when stress lingers, whether it's from worrying about health, family, or just daily life, cortisol stays elevated. This hormone can break down collagen faster, slow down skin healing, and even increase dryness and inflammation. You might notice new lines forming faster, or that your skin looks tired, even when you're using good products. Sleep works hand in hand with this. Think of sleep as your body's nightly repair mode. During deep sleep, your skin goes to work, boosting collagen production, balancing hydration, and repairing daily damage from things like sun exposure and pollution. When we don't sleep well, that process gets interrupted. It's why, after a few restless nights, you might see more puffiness, dullness, or dark circles. Over time, those effects become more pronounced. The good news is that this is one of the most fixable parts of your skin health. Building a calming evening routine, turning off screens earlier, keeping lights low, and practicing relaxation techniques like slow breathing or listening to soothing music can make it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. Even something as simple as washing your face with warm water and applying a rich, calming moisturizer before bed can become a ritual that signals to your body, it's time to rest. Managing stress during the day is just as important. Gentle exercise like stretching, yoga, or even a walk outside can help lower cortisol. Spending time with friends, enjoying hobbies, or even just sitting quietly with a cup of tea can do wonders for both your mind and your skin. Remember, your skin often reflects what's happening on the inside. It's not just about what you put on it, but how you care for yourself overall. When you bring all of this together, supporting your skin through hormonal changes, nourishing it with a healthy diet, staying hydrated, protecting it from sun, using gentler products, and lowering stress, you start to see a shift. Your skin might not look exactly the way it did 30 years ago, but it can absolutely look vibrant, feel soft, and give you that healthy, confident glow at any age. And here's the beautiful thing, none of this has to feel overwhelming. You don't need a dozen products or a strict routine. Small, consistent steps go a long way. Maybe it's swapping out a harsh soap for a creamy cleanser. Maybe it's putting on sunscreen each morning or making time for that glass of water before bed. These little habits stack up, and they don't just change your skin, they change how you feel about yourself when you see your reflection. So, if you've been looking in the mirror and feeling unsure or frustrated about the changes you see, remember this. Your skin tells the story of a life well lived. Every change is natural, and every step you take to care for it is an act of self-respect. You deserve to feel good in your own skin, no matter your age. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one thing you do that makes your skin feel better? Your tip might be exactly what someone else needs to hear today. And if you found this helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more practical tips designed for life after 60. Also, check out the links in the description below for some of my favorite tools and products that can support your skin and overall well-being. Here's to embracing the skin you're in, treating it kindly, and living your best, most confident life at any age. Now, click on the next video on your screen so we can keep this conversation going together.